Okay, back for another video. Day 342 of my stroke recovery journey. And last couple of weeks, I've been ducking and dodging this camera. I still haven't got used to talking in the video because, if I'm being honest, I'm so self-conscious of how I look and how I sound on a video. You know, especially after I had a stroke because I had this is a brain injury, and so my mental, my memory, and everything is kind of foggy. So I can lose my train of thought in mid-sentence. You know, I hate to be that open and honest and talk about how vulnerable I am. You know, because some things you don't want the world to know. You know, you want to keep it for yourself or for your inner circle to know. It's like I could be in mid-conversation and forget and lose my train of thought. That's how serious this stroke recovery journey is. I hope and pray that one day it'll all come back. But as of right now, it's kind of foggy. You know, they say everything happens for a reason. But boy, sometimes I would like to know what the reasons are. Like, God, trying to get my attention. At least save me from myself. It's caused me to go through this. To slow me down and really take a deep look at myself to see what's your purpose, what's my true purpose. You know, last couple of weeks I haven't been motivated, I haven't been inspired. And it's like when I tell you this stroke journey, it's a lot. It's it's the most hardest thing I ever had to deal with in life. And I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm still trying to figure out this whole process, you know. But you gotta trust it's part of the process. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Like I said, it's 342 days of this recovery. It might take another 342 days even for me to get 60% back to where I used to be. Who knows? They told me in the early part of my recovery, they told me that everybody's situation is different. I truly believe that. I actually see it. Everybody's situation is different. Sometimes I feel like mine is the worst, but I mean, that's just me having self-pity for myself, feeling sorry for myself. That's what it is. I want to say I'm blessed, you know. But this is hard. This is still hard. It's still hard for me. Half the time I do these videos, I don't even go back and watch it. If I do, I watch the first 3-4 minutes of the video, and it made me cringe. It still made me cringe right now today. I was looking at myself from the last video, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing no more of them videos. Cause it's like releasing too much of yourself to the world to see, for anybody to see. Like, some things I just want to keep to myself. But if my true purpose is to share this so nobody else has to go through it, sometimes you gotta just smile for the camera. Hey, it's part of the journey. It's part of the process. I had to do it. You know, so I had to find some type of courage, some type of inspiration, and put a video out. You know, then again, I was listening to Jelly Roll, and it kind of inspired me to do this. Because he was on Kelly Clarkson show, he was talking about him being vulnerable was part of his superpower. And that's something I never did as a man, just being vulnerable. But now, through this, I'm probably being more vulnerable than I ever been. I probably cried more than I ever cried in my entire life. And I'm 50 years old. That's saying a lot. Through these 342 days, I probably cried more than I ever have in my entire life, which is hard. And when I go back and look at the video, I'm probably gonna be ashamed I said that, but it's part of the process. I just want to be honest with people. I want to be vulnerable. And I have no shame about that. I have no shame of saying it. It might be hard. I might cringe when I look back at it, but I'm sure, because I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way I sound on camera. I don't like when I lose my train of thought, but by this being me having a stroke, and it's being a brain injury. Part of my process is trying to get my brain back to working the way it used to. That's the main thing I'm more insecure about, because I could be in mid-conversation talking to my fiance and lose my train of thought. That's embarrassing. Even though it's with her, it's still embarrassing. When I'm talking to my counselor, and I have to tell her, like, you know what? I lost my train of thought. God, do I feel so defeated. I feel so embarrassed. But that's a part of stroke. Everybody's situation is different. Mine, that's part of it. Now, they say you could recover from it, but as of now, I still have fogginess. Certain things I don't remember. When I see people that haven't saw in a long time, I cringe, because in my mind, when they look at me, they looking at me different. Like, oh, he look different. Oh, he handicapped. So I try to stand. I don't want to be around people. I want to see people. That's why it's hard for me to go back and look at these videos. It's hard. It's really hard. Like, I cringe when I see them. So the last couple of weeks, I haven't been encouraged. I haven't been inspired. And for me to do a video, I'm trying to encourage and motivate people. But it's hard to do that when you're not encouraged to motivate. I'm a big reflection of that. When I feel it so discouraged, so defeated, you know? But hey, it's all part of the process. But like I was saying, I was listening to Jelly Roll, and he was saying it's okay to not be okay. I'm firm believing that as of right now, because I truly can wake up, and if I'm not okay, just say I'm not okay. Whoever come around me, hey, I'm not okay today. I feel depressed, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna find a way to get through the day. I heard somebody say that if you climb a mountain and you constantly look at the top of the mountain, you might get discouraged. But if you look at the bottom from where you come from and how far you come, it might encourage you to keep pushing. Well, matter of fact, it will encourage you. So when I look back at how far I have came, it encouraged me to keep going forward, because I couldn't do nothing on my own. I had to have assistance to do everything. So it encouraged me to keep going. And I know I'm gonna get better, and things gonna get better. It's part of the process. They say everything happens for a reason. But sometimes I would like to know what was the reason. I heard David John once said that keys to life, it's always the test first, then a lesson later. So I'm being tested. I have to learn a lesson from this. And I will. We'll figure it out. Everything I did in life. If something was too hard for me, I say, I'm gonna figure it out. With this, that's one thing I trust within myself, is that I'm gonna be encouraged to push through, and I'm gonna figure it out. So whatever obstacle comes my way, I'm gonna figure it out. So if the video don't do nothing else, it should inspire you to figure it out. Keep pushing through. Keep fighting. I don't care what you're going through in life. Push through. Because it's a greater purpose on the other side. My lifestyle that I live was unhealthy for me. And if this way of God way of showing me it's something much better for me. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I promise you, the more I do these videos today, because I've been dodging the camera for 2 weeks. I've been dodging it all day today. I finally built up the courage to sit down and talk to this camera. And hopefully this one message get through to somebody. You might not be dealing with a stroke. You might be dealing with any other thing you might be dealing with in life. You just might be depressed. You might find some motivation in this video, hopefully. Because I'm not just talking to people that stroke survivors. I'm talking to people that's dealing with something that's aiding you in some kind of way. If you're not the person you used to be, you're just not motivated, you're not encouraged. You might see this and say, at least my situation ain't that. It might be that. If whatever you need this video use for your purpose in life, hey, that's really what all this video is about. I'm not just talking to people that had a stroke or that's not walking or in a wheelchair or anything like that. I'm talking to anybody that's having any reason to be not living a full purpose. They might be distracted. They might be frustrated on the job. This video is to show you not to give up. That's all it's about. Of course, people, young men that's going through midlife, that's knowing warning signs. They might have health reasons. It might be ignoring a doctor visit or whatever it might be. Take time and say, man, if it's something that can get you down like this, take time and look at it. Because you'll be able to push through. That's all I'm saying. Because I ignored all my warning signs. And I look back, and the reason I haven't been motivated, and the reason I have been discouraged, that's the fact that it might take me another 342 days before I can get healthy. Maybe I'll never get back to 100% of the person I used to be. In a lot of ways, it might be a good thing, because the old me was on a fast track headed nowhere. I was heading in the wrong direction. Is this God way of slowing me down to get my attention? Maybe. I'm still trying to figure that part out. But every time I do a video, I'm be more inspired, more encouraged. I promise to not ever get on this to discourage you in no kind of way. This video is only to motivate the next person. If it's one person, whoever it might be. That's the only thing I'm doing this video for. Like I said, I might look at this video later tonight, tomorrow. I know I'm cringe because I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way when I have memory blockage and all that, but hey, this is authentic who I am as a person. So, like I said, this is one of those moments where I don't like the way I process things. Anybody been through this will get what I'm saying. They'll know what I'm talking about. Everybody not gonna get this. And that's okay. But I can tell you this. I feel 20% better than I did yesterday. So tomorrow I might be 50% better than I did the day before. But I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna push through. So if I hang my hat on anything in life, I hang my hat on the fact that I will always figure it out and I will keep pushing through. So with that being said, until next time, take it easy.